All right, long time coming. Welcome to the 2024 Lego Lord of the Rings Orc Army Dark Forces. We got Mordor, Moria, Isengard, Smaug, and Gundabad, all the evil in Middle Earth here on this table. These are all authentic Lego minifigures. Everything you see here is 100% authentic Lego. Yeah, so this isn't just orcs. I wanted to put in every sort of evil creature, creature of Morgoth or whatever in here. I thought it'd be more of an interesting video than just orcs or just Uruk-hai. You get the whole view. I think it's pretty epic. Take in the army, breathe it in. It's super, super cool. So let's get started. Here on the left, we have the Mordor Orcs and Hunter Orcs. Many of them, I have the Uruk-hai Army helmets on them. Some of them I threw in that castle shoulder armor. Really nice piece. Here's the printed face ones. Those are a little harder to find from that one Lake Town set. But overall, I love those orcs. Really, really, really cool. And I do probably prefer them to these new orcs. I don't think they look quite as good from the Barad-dûr set, but they still they're not bad. Mixed feelings on that Barad-dûr set. Here we have Sauron from it. This figure was pretty underwhelming in my opinion. Not a big fan of it. It's not terrible, but it's really not to the level of I think a lot of these other figures. Of course, you got the old one, so can't complain too much. But this is the purest version I used to use back in the day, like years and years ago. Fun little bigger fig, more scale to them. Here's the Witch King collection, the Mouth of Sauron's. I think I do have that missing crown, but that's the purest Reinhardt helmet from Overwatch. And then all my ring wraiths. Here are my wargs. Notice the Cletunian warrior in the back. You can totally use that as an orc. Looks pretty good. And Gothmog, who is, in my opinion, the best figure from that Barad-dûr set. Absolutely love him. Super, super sick figure. And I love seeing him on those wargs. We've got some Palantirs here. Palantiri, pretty cool look. But yeah, that's the Mordor army. Pretty impressive, and I absolutely love it. Let's move on to Isengard. We got Saruman and Wormtongue. And of course, these guys look amazing. Right now, they're like the most high dollar figures, that Wormtongue. Here are Lurts. I know those heads are actually pretty inexpensive, or at least they used to be. So you could have built, I've seen a Brick Knights Alliance build a bunch of them, build an army using a bunch of those heads, which is really cool. I didn't go too crazy with it. I just got a couple. And here, of course, are the really, really sought after hand-printed shields and helmets. Again, 100% authentic, all of them totally legit. We got some berserkers up in the front. You'll notice I don't have as many Uruk-hai as maybe some other people. That's because they really break like crazy. So as much as I love them, the armor is really cool. The dark red is absolutely awful. It always breaks. So these ones are all in mint condition, but I could have a much larger army if I had kept the ones that aren't in this good condition. So let's move over to Moria. We've got Azog the Defiler, and then these Moria orcs. I threw that not custom, I keep saying custom, but the castle Fright Knight torso breastplate. I absolutely love it. I think it fits perfectly. You can see the torso, very similar design to the actual torso itself. And then some of them I also threw in those Chima legs for some of the archers. So a little bit of customization, but it's all purist, and it's really just upgrades in my opinion. I'm not like, totally breaking a fig in two or something. I'm sort of just upgrading it. We've got the pumpkin orange Gundabad orcs. Absolutely love those guys too. Haven't had any issues with these two color orcs breaking. They're probably the best ones to buy in terms of that respect. And then we've got our goblins, the Goblin King. I do like these guys, and honestly, they're the hardest to army build out of all the orcs and such. Here are all of my Ringwraith horses or Mouth of Sauron horses. These, of course, were from Rohan and given as tribute to Mordor. But yeah, those are all of the Mouth of Saurons and Ringwraiths. So that's why I do have a lot of the horses, because they do fit him. And of course, you can't do a evil army without Smaug. Come on. Look at him. Such a cool figure. It's a big fig. I don't know if you'd call it a big fig. It's a dragon. It's so much better than the castle dragons. If you have any of those, you really got to compare it to the Smog. Here are all of my Moria orc or Moria cave trolls. These things are absolutely sick. The best big figs they have ever come out with. I got some of them. This one with the drum, but most of them have the default weapon and chains. But boy, that's so we covered it really fast. This is the army. It's absolutely epic. All of those flags are banners are legit, by the way. But boy, I'm just in love with this army. Let me know what you guys think. This has been years and years and years of collecting, and obviously I'm very into Lord of the Rings, so I've gone crazy with it for a while. So it would be tough to build an army like this today. It'd certainly take a lot of money. I did probably spend a lot of money on this, but compared to what prices are today, it'd be a little tougher to get. Okay, we can slow down now. That was super fast. I wanted to get through it, and I had the video pre-recorded, so that was a really fast voiceover. I do probably plan on buying some more of those Barad-dûr figures, some multiples copies of them. Maybe a little bit expensive though, so I might hold off for a little bit. Certainly some of the helmets could be interesting to add. I love this look here of file by file, row by row of these figures. Really adds to that scale and gives you more of a up close, like personal movie look to what an army truly looks like. Maybe I should try my hand at a stop motion or something. I also love seeing the different colors of all the orcs. It's cool how they didn't just stick with one. We got a bunch of different colors, and they looked good in my opinion. Here's a shot of the figures in the army from far away. This really reminds me of the Minas Tirith shots of like the invading armies coming in. I just wanted to show that to you guys. If you were wondering what the big figs look like scaled to each other, here's a few different kinds next to each other. Definitely the cave troll is the biggest big fig I've seen, and the dragon, of course, is bigger than that. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. The rest of the video will just be random shots of the army. And do be on the lookout for my complete Lego Lord of the Rings minifigure collection. I will be filming an update to that at least within like a month or two. And that one you'll have, of course, all of the different elves, men, hobbits, etc., good guys, wizards. It'll be cool. So again, thank you for watching, and let me know in the comments what part of this army is your favorite, which ones do you like to army build, and maybe which ones do you want Lego to come out with in the future. For me, I want to see a mountain troll that's armored, like from Mordor or from the Battle of Pelennor Fields.